All right, good afternoon. It's hard to believe, but it's August already, and we have our latest remote and global demo night. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're watching this on the YouTube channel after the fact, it's August for us now, and we'll see what month it is for you. I'm delighted to be joined by two panelists today, Osama and Khushbu. Osama, please introduce yourself and tell everybody where you're at today.
Yeah, my name is Osama. I'm currently based in Chicago, working as a senior service IT delivery manager. My background in the IT started since maybe 25 years back. I started in the ERP system implementation, consultation, and in the web application like Microsoft SharePoint, Microsoft CRM. I delivered hundreds of projects as a developer, as a consultant, and then as a project manager and delivery manager. After that, after spending almost 13 to 14 years in the application, I moved my career back to managed services and the cloud. I worked in ISP company, Internet Service Provider, where we had a separate section for the managed services, where we served hundreds of customers, thousands of customers, setting up their cloud services, managing their cloud services from monitoring to service delivery to fix their bugs and problem. Then after that, I moved to another company. I was acting IT director in that company. I built up the IT department from scratch. I developed a 3 years roadmap strategy twice. This strategy was contributed with BWC and KPMG, Ernst & Young, and other McKinsey and other local companies in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Currently, I'm in Chicago, working as a service delivery manager, serving 4 companies, a group of 4 companies. They are like startup. And I did many startup company before. I was engaged in many startup before. We built up the IT department from scratch, and other business department. I was like part of the building for them, like the policy and procedure. I was nominated like a judge in to judge the policy and procedure for other departments and the processes that they are running in the physical paper. Then we migrated to the systems and automated and make the digital transformation enablement for them. So this is briefly my past experience for 25 years. And I'm happy to help and like give a guidance for the guys here. So feel free to ask me anything if you are looking for.
Brilliant. Thanks for being here, bud. And Khushbu, who are you?
Hi everyone, so my name's Khushbu Soni and I'm currently a student at City University and I'm studying financial economics. And I've just joined Canopy as a project manager to help run the demo nights and to make sure everything's running smoothly. I was with them for 4 weeks as an intern and then I got brought to this role, which I'm really excited to do.
Thanks, Khushbu. Great to have you here. All right. So, guys, it's 5 minutes to demo, 5 minutes Q&A. Magnus, I know you're going first today, so looking forward to this. Are you feeling comfortable? Are you feeling ready? Magnus, you seem to be on mute, buddy. Magnus, I think you're still on mute, bud. Nearly.
I think he's muted.
Sorry, I got it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well done, bud. Able to hear me. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. There is your screen.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So over to you, my friend. 5 minutes to go.
Okay. So I'm Magnus. I'm presenting Guitarista, and I'm looking for community builder, and potentially co-founder. So let me tell you a little bit about Guitarista. Would you have guessed that over 400 million people have tried the guitar? However, about 90% of beginners quit within the first year. And I should know, I was a quitter too. As a kid, I picked up guitar fairly fast. Before I knew it, self-taught, I was playing in 3 bands, so far so good. But then I tried to get serious about music, and I took all kinds of lessons. So yeah, as you can see here from the screen. But none of it made me better on stage. So I got frustrated, I lost the spark, and the guitar went into the closet for over a decade. Now, my story is not unique. Many players practice hard, but they focus on the wrong exercises, or on the wrong things, rather. They get stuck between disconnected YouTube lessons, they focus on the wrong exercises, and they endlessly repeat what they already know. Or they use gamified apps like Musician, hunting bubbles on a moving timeline. That might be fun for a while, but it's not the kind of training you need to get real musical understanding. So this is what I'm solving with Guitarista. I'm building an AI-powered guitar coach, which actually listens to how you play. It figures out where you're stuck, and it presents you with targeted micro exercises right at your skill level. But here's what makes it different. It doesn't stop at solo practice. As you progress, Guitarista matches you with people who can challenge you, someone at your skill level, or maybe someone from your town or city. Basically to learn together, to jam together, to push each other forward. So the AI builds your skills, real people make you use them. That's the accountability loop, how I like to call it, that brings people back to the app when every other app loses them. The online guitar education market is 800 million today, expected to be roughly doubling by 2030. Now, throw in other instruments like piano, drums, we're closer to 3.3 billion, also expected to be doubling. And the main player is Musician, and they claim 20 million monthly users. So we know the demand is there. The model is a subscription at 15 to 25 a month, personalized AI coaching at a fraction of what a private teacher costs. So I've been talking to a lot of guitarists, that's obviously ongoing. But to validate at scale, I built my own research tool, basically scraping major platforms, which I'm going to show you in a second. So my name is Magnus. I'm a software engineer, also formerly an audio engineer and an active guitar player again. So right now I'm looking most and foremost for a community leader or potentially co-founder, ideally on the growth and marketing side of things. So there are millions of guitars collecting dust in their closets. Guitarista puts them back in hands, making music. So I'm going to demo a few things. It's not that one. Okay, I lost the video here. So I'm going to demo you like a small feature of my future app. So basically what I did to make this easier to demo, I extracted some of this functionality, put this into a skill. For those who don't know, skill is just a recipe for an agent. So you can see me in the terminal here and just firing up a question. The agent will find the corresponding skill and respond to that question. And so the first question, I want to practice A minor triads around the 5th position on the middle strings. So it starts to reason, it finds the skill first. And so I have to confirm here. And it quite quickly renders this exercise. So I can start practicing. It's playable. You can press play right away and hear it. So this is quite short. So I follow up with another question, which is show me the same over 4 bars. And so it understands that it has done this already. And so basically it finds the skill again. It extends it, it decides it stays in the middle, string sets still, and it will create another exercise. You will see that it calls some deterministic tools. So basically This is what models today can't do very well. They can probably come up with a lot of this music theory, but you can't know for sure if it's actually correct. So what it does, it verifies against some knowledge it has in the background, and then finally it comes back and generates an exercise. So as you can see, A minor triads, for those who know music a little bit, this is in the key of C major. So I asked it to just put this basically into another key. Can you transform this into the key of G minor? And it's the same exercise, the notes don't change, but you will see it picks up the key, the idea of the key, and just prepends this with 2 flats. Here on the
okay, Magnus, I'll give you your last 30 seconds to bring it home.
All right, so I skip forward then. I just want to very quickly show you this app which I built. So basically it scrapes Reddit, YouTube, and app stores. I've processed 6,600 verified posts basically, and they contain information. So I filter out all the stuff which doesn't help. So it basically categorizes the pain point areas. And basically I use this tool to find out what people really want, like where they're really suffering, and try to narrow down the market. So you basically can drill into the post. And if you want, you can see the summary AI generated, so you can at one glance see what it is and even follow the post and find out what people say. So this is my way of basically verifying the market and find the right gap. And that is the demo. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Magnus. Well done. Congratulations to you. I know you've recently been through the Founders Institute program in Portugal. How did it feel pitching and demoing today versus the last one that you did there?
Yeah, it's so the format there is 3 minutes, and it's very tight. So you can't go over 3 minutes, which is a bit stressful. Yeah, because on the other hand, you have to put in a lot of information, and so this is a little bit more relaxed with the demo. It's nice to do the demo.
Okay, fantastic. Well, look, Osama's here to be nice and ask you the first question. Then we'll go to Khushbu, and then we'll go to Rohit, who's joined us today as well. So, Osama, be kind to Magnus. What did you think of that, and what questions do you want to ask him?
Yeah, thank you, Magnus, for the demo, the fast demo. I just want to ask you about the technologies you use to develop this AI tool for the guitar players. What is the back end that you set up for this one? And what LLMs you used? Is it local? Is it external LLM? How did you do the setup for this one, for this tool?
Okay. Yeah, so it is all cloud-based. It's a AWS-based services. So as I said, this is just like my first approach. So I don't have the full product just yet, but I have some, I set this up with Next.js in the front end, and in the back end, I use several serverless technologies to keep the price low. And how far do you want me to go into technology? It's for now it's a basic website. I plan to at some point migrate this to native apps on the mobile phone. That would be obviously the best platform for guitar players.
Okay, fine. For the future development of this or improvement for this tool or website, the online website or web-based tool, what is the plan for you to improve these services? How you will get like the feedback from the end user? How are you going to marketing this tool? Is there any other team working with you as like a cloud services team? How solid the platform is currently?
Yeah, so I'm still a solo founder. So I'm doing basically everything so I come from tech, and I'm trying to get more into customer discovery and marketing, and pushing the the application so it gets more known. I have some people who have tried like a previous trial, which is basically a very static training plan for guitarists. So it has some basic functionality like this player. You can use a metronome, you have a timer and all this stuff. So that was more to see how people actually react to the content, because my main focus is to target intermediate players who might have been stuck already, right? So it is different from beginners, because beginners, it's very easy to start. You just learn some chords and you start playing songs, right? On a very basic level. But for intermediates, it's way harder to progress. So this plan tries to really push the theory knowledge and tries to shorten the time to understand these concepts. And so that was my first one. And in terms of customer discovery, I track users on my platforms, what they do actually, like what they click, how long they stay, if they engage. And the demo I just showed is not out yet. So this is something I'm just working right now. The skill was just taped together basically yesterday. So
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Osama. Come on, Khushbu, what's your question?
I think this idea is really cool because I'm someone myself who got a guitar and just didn't end up learning it because I didn't have a tool to. But is there something that you are going to include in your app that will make people want to keep coming back? Like, I'm going to use the example of Duolingo that has like a streak to make people continuously learn. So is there something like that you want to add?
Yeah, great question. So basically, I'm not so much focusing on gamified experience, which is kind of the easy bait for most people. Like, everyone likes to play and beginners like to play and stuff. So as I said, I'm more focused on intermediate, more advanced players, and they don't benefit so much from gamification. They benefit from like very very tight training programs, which are actually built in a way that they can retain the knowledge. And this is where I try to basically retain them by shortening the time for guitarists to learn a concept, and secondly, there always should be a goal. Like, you don't learn guitar in the vacuum, right? You want to play for people. So that's why I have this community part. And that's why I do this matching, right? So when someone learns something, they might be contacted by another player and maybe to jam together or to explain a concept. So I have this idea of like students can actually explain concepts and work together. And so in the end, the bottom line there is that you want to do this for people. And so it should lead you to the stage, or at least to some, it should give you some exposure to other people with your playing.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Thanks, Khushbu. Okay, Rohit, bring us home. We'll let the questions run a little bit longer than normal, but it's great to have yours here.
Magnus, thank you. Great demo. Really like that the idea is grounded in research that you pulled through. I have a couple of questions. So the first one is, you mentioned that you have these AI generated exercises, and typically, how would you measure progress for someone who's like already at an intermediate level through the application? Like, I'd love to understand what are visible things that someone would actually do to show you results that the app is working.
Mm-hmm. So this is pretty much work in progress yet. I haven't built that. This is part of the whole concept. But as I say, it's not yet built, so I can't tell you in detail, but obviously I have some ideas. So one of them is recording them. Recording is actually very, very useful for every musician. So you can look at yourself and just seeing yourself already helps you identifying stuff, right? But the idea is that they can record themselves and get analyzed. So the audio gets analyzed, maybe even the video gets analyzed, because it would be also very useful to see the fingers. Like, if someone has a weird position on the neck, then that's useful information. And so yeah, I will work with these videos and try to extract the points where they need improvement. And then this feedback goes into exercise generation just specifically for that case. Obviously, I don't have to generate every exercise from scratch again. So there's obviously some caching of exercises over time, more and more, I guess. But the AI should be the intelligence behind the question, what does this person actually need now?
Fantastic. And one more question was, so you have this peer matching, which is like your community piece. How critical is it, to your idea?
Yeah, actually interesting, because I started out with the idea of almost pure AI, so the community factor was not as strong as it is now. But over time, I realized that that AI is just, from a business perspective, not so interesting, because AI can be built by everyone, it can be copied. That's one thing, but the other thing is also people. As I said before, people don't learn guitar in a vacuum. They want to do something with it. So if you don't provide that piece to people, people will probably abandon you and they will churn. And so it's very important, and it becomes more and more important. I'm even thinking about stuff like drop-in lessons where people can actually talk to teachers, or music schools, events. All this is kind of on the roadmap. So it's going strongly towards the community idea more than the AI. The AI in the end is just a tool to get them ready, basically.
Fantastic.
Happy Rohit. Great questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Brilliant. Thank you, Magnus. Abdul, nice to see you here today. We're just going to have the next demo from Seif, and then we'll be able to round out with you. You brought a chess ring today, right?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Great to see you here today. Appreciate it. All right, Seif, let me add your screen in and you get your 5 minutes. We'll tighten up a bit on questions for you and keep it within the 5 minutes there, so we've got space for Abdul to finish.
Okay, let's get started. I'm Seif. I'm one of software developer working here on Miami on Matrix. Let's start by introducing what is Matrix. Matrix is your super intelligent platform. You ask anything, know everything, and do it all. What problem we actually solve? That right now your data is fragmented across many systems. Your CRM system, your finance tool, your ticketing tool, your productivity management tool. And if you know, like, to ask a complex question, you need like someone from all those teams to be present and give you the answer. We solve this by creating Matrix with 3 main components: a brain, a copilot, and agent. In the brain, it's a place where all your data live securely, never shared with AI until you share it yourself. Copilot is the next layer, or the next component, where it helps you plan and create and start doing a plan. And agent is the place where you start executing these plans. So it's a cycle of intelligence, strategy, and execution. Moving to the platform, anyone can create their own brain. A brain can be provisioned by us, Matrix, or you can bring your own VM. So you bring us the IP, the credential, and we set it up for you. After provisioning, you will see you can create new spaces. So from here, you can create a new space. Inside this space, you can create multiple chats. The first thing you need to do is to connect your sources. So here in the integration, you can connect all of your systems. So right now I have connected ClickUp and tasks and members. You can always add another integration. When you choose ClickUp, for example, it takes an API key, some takes an OAuth, and then we do a schema discovery automatically and return the available tables that you can sync. By the way, we have an incremental sync, so anything changed in ClickUp will be reflected here. After you have your integration, or you can request your integration if your company depend on it, we can always connect to it. So the first thing we have is the brain mode. As I told you, you just ask a question in plain English, like as I did right now. Okay, how many ClickUp members do we have? It replied with 4. This data never shared with LLM. What actually happened, LLM created a query, and the query is shown, the result of the query is only shown to you. And always you can click on the result, so you can drill more and know more info. Okay, another question, show me how many tasks. So it gives you a dashboard. This dashboard can be a bar chart, line chart, or a pie. And again, you can click on it and see more info about it. And you can export it. We have multiple options. PNG if it's a pie chart, you can export it as, if it's a table, you can export it as CSV and so on. And you can save it to a dashboard. And you can view it here in the dashboard. So this dashboard will act as like a quick insight for you. It will be refreshed, auto-refreshed automatically when you open it. So you see always your data. Then we move to the Copilot. As I told you, Copilot help you plan. So we give you here 3 options to chat with AI board, a full board, CTO, CEO, CFO, and everyone from your board room. Or you can select an AI executive where you select a specific agent that you want to, or a specific persona you want to speak with. So I want to speak about something financial, I speak with it. And here we support multiple models. So each model is capable at what area, at some area. So you choose whatever you want to speak with, and it replies. Also, you can give your LLM web search ability or image generation ability with one of our models that we support here. Let's, for example, I asked it like now I know from the brain step that we have a lot of in progress tasks. How we can improve this? How can we improve this? So you just ask it. It gives you like a quick a plan or insights that you can like start with, and it gives you like more and more info from your data. So you're like you can take the decision better. Also, like as I told you, you can give it a web search, give it an image. It can create like marketing strategies for you, create LinkedIn posts for you to post about what you are doing right now. So like I just told it, okay, give me a LinkedIn post, and it gave me like the LinkedIn to post, and it gave me the image. Now the next step, if I needed to execute this strategy plan it created or something. By the way, all these images is stored in your GitHub. You connect your GitHub here, and everything is stored there. Then the next step is the agentic. First of all, you need to go here and like bring your own agent environment. Once you have an agent environment, you need to add agents to it. You just install an agent by a click. Then after it will be installed here, you configure your agent. So like, for example, ClickUp agent need a ClickUp API key. So you just provide it. Sorry for that. Okay, going back to like right now, as you saw, Apollo now is installed. Going to the agent, for example, I told it I need to create a task on ClickUp, assign it to Seif with title, and I give it the link, list name, and make the task to do, and return a task.md with the task link. And it returned an MD file. I just clicked execute or start. Here in the logs, we can see it returned an artifact, which is the task.md. And here you can see the task.md is available in your GitHub again. And the task itself is created. For agent, you can have multiple types of agent. What I showed you right now is the normal agent flow. You can have Miami process agent or task or Babatic pipeline task. Babatic is our
last
another
30
system.
seconds, Seif. Last 30 seconds, okay? Bring it home.
Okay, that's it. Like Babatic is our another thing we are working on. It's an ETL. You can always know about it from our website. And Miami process is our automation engine. You can always know about it from the website. That's it.
Okay, thanks, buddy, and thanks for bringing your Egyptian vibe with you today. Appreciate it. Very, very speedy, very high energy. Rohit, what's your brain do with this one? What question do you want to ask?
Great demo, Seif. Really like that you connected the data and figured out how we actually ask questions and get insights. I'd love to understand, one, who do you see as your competitors? Because, there's quite a few products out there in the market right now that do a lot of the contextualization layer. And the second question, which is like a little bit in the same area, is, how do you make sure that your agents are actually taking the right action? Especially how do you provide enough context that they don't make major changes in customer systems?
First of all, answering your question about competitors, a lot of competitors right now is going on the direction of sharing all your data with AI. They don't like they dump everything in the context. We are going in another direction where your data never leaves your infrastructure, because we know how much of a security or a problem this is for a lot of companies. So there is no competitors in this area. And about how we give the agent, which part are you talking of? Like the product, for the brain, for example, it has a company memory, or it has it knows like your data, and each table you connect, there is a button, I don't know if you saw, called data model. You teach the LLM about this table, what it contains. So like you provide extra context about each table and what it contains. That helps the LLM generate the query. And about, for example, the agent itself, we have a trust model. The agent itself, you are the one who brought it or brought it. The task MD itself contains the instructions. So it will does exactly what you tell it to do. Like for my example, I told it to create a task. It will create the task. If I told it to delete the task, it will. So like it will do what you actually ask it for. And again, each agent you have in the system, you give it an API key. So you like if you need it to only create agent to create tasks, not to delete, to have limited. So like you give it the API key with the limitation you want. So it will not like mess stuff up.
Yeah, and that there is no like real auto mode. Nice. Thank you, sir.
What?
No. If you have control over the agent that you create, right? Like that was primarily your answer.
Yes,
so,
you are the one who brought your own agent, and the agent we already have is pretty much secure, and this is the way how we do it. Yes.
Awesome.
Thanks, Rohit. Okay, Kushbu, over to you. Just one question to a customer this time, and then we'll go to Osama, okay?
Yep, thank you so much for your demo. It was really interesting. I just wanted to know, I don't know if I missed it or not, but are you charging for it? And if so, how much are you charging your clients?
We are having like two pricing models. One for LLM calls. Every time you ask an LLM, we charge based on the tokens you have consumed in the brain, in the agent work, and everything. And we charge based on how many records do you have in the system, because you integrated a lot of, for example, sources or systems. So each your first 10,000 is always is free, but after your first 10,000, you can either stay like, or your data will be not synced again. The incremental sync will stop. But you can upgrade to a subscription module that with every 10,000 10,000 data, it's $10. So like it's pay as you go.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kushbu. Okay, Osama, bring us home with your question.
Yeah, Seif, thank you for the demo, and I believe the system is a great one. This is like one platform for reporting tool or inquiry tool, and it's much more. I think it will be much more than inquiry and reporting. My question or my question is about now. Currently, the system is built. What are the support procedures that you follow from the end user? How do you receive support ticket from them? Who is analyzing the ticket, and is it the AI analyzing the ticket? How do you make sure that the AI is analyzing what is the validation procedure that you follow to make sure this?
Right now, every step when you like, if something went wrong, you can ask support. Like in the provisioning of a brain, when you are integrating your data, if something went wrong, you can ask support. If there is a message that like you need, for example, to reach us, you can reach us directly in from the settings. So like right now, we have it manually solved. All the support tickets go to one inbox, and we take it from there. We solve them. We go back. We get back to the customer. So right now, it's not AI fully automated. It's a human in the loop.
Yeah, thank you,
You're happy
Seif.
with someone?
Thank you, Seif. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Well, guys, before we get to Abdul for his demo, I think it'd be a good moment just to check where is everybody today, and what is your hometown? I think it's Chicago for you, Osama, right? Yeah, you're on.
Yes, I'm based in Chicago. Yeah.
All right, Seif, what's your hometown?
I'm Egyptian from Egypt, Cairo.
Nice. Rohit, what's your hometown?
San Francisco.
Thank you so much for getting up this early, Rohit. Appreciate it. Kushbu, where are you today?
I'm in Maidenhead, close to Windsor in England.
With the Royals. Very good, very good. Magnus, and you, I think you're in Lisbon today, right?
I'm currently based in Lisbon.
All right. I'm in very sunny Torquay in the southwest of the UK. And Abdul, where are you today?
I'm in London, so not too sunny.
Okay. So you and Kushbu are almost neighbors. No, that's fantastic. All right. So let's get some energy going for you, Abdul. You're the third one to bring us home. All right. So we get our little silly wave going and push all this energy over to you. If you're happy to share your screen, then we'll start your demo when you're ready. Okay. And you get your 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Share. Oops. Can you see my screen?
We certainly can.
Oh, you can see it? It's good?
Yeah, we can.
Cool, amazing. Oops. Where's PDF? I just did on the download. Okay. Preview. Oop.
Okay.
Someone is coming up like yeah, now I'm good. But I don't know why it's coming up as a video. I'm trying to just convert it into. Okay, I'll just do it just like this. Okay, cool.
It's all right. 5 minutes, away you go, my friend.
You sure? Hi everyone, my name is Abdul, and I'm the founder of ChessRing. So ChessRing is a chess company that seeks to modernize the game of chess in 3 different ways. So we do this by doing corporate well-being chess events, community chess events, and the third thing is that we want to build an app that helps chess players monetize their skill, help people connect chess world, and also donate to chess charity back in Nigeria. So you're probably familiar with who this is. Yes, this is Queen's Gambit. Ever since this came out, this completely revolutionized how people saw the game of chess. So these were the effects of the Queen's Gambit, essentially what it had in the chess world. So regarding the UK government has invested 2.5 million to the English Chess Federation over the past 2 years. In 2023, they invested 1 million. And then just as last year, July 2025, they invested another 1.5 million. And also this past February, chess.com membership has surpassed over 250 million users globally. Just to give you some number metrics, in 2020, they literally just had over 150 million. So in the past 4 years, they've gained over 100 million users. And also chess tournaments has also increased 40% globally. And also another interesting fact is that chess subscription for the English Chess Federation has also been rising. So in 2020, they had just under 10,000. And just over 2025, they have over 20,000 memberships within the UK. this is the problem that we're essentially tackling, is our growing relationship with our devices. Is that the average individual touches their phone over 2,600 times, and for high users touches their phone over 5,000 times. Whilst for especially 16 to 24-year-olds, 45% believe they have a social media addiction. Whilst the average individual office worker actually spends 9 to 11 hours constantly staring at screens. And what this does, it creates a lot of white matter in our brain. This is such a big deal to the point where Dr. Jared Cooney, who's a neuroscientist, actually had a meeting with Congress in 2025 where he essentially gave his founders on the research, where in his research, he was doing a lot of research on kids and their cognitive development, and actually found that our kids are less cognitive capable than we were at their age. So what's the benefits of chess, and how does chess actually solve this cognitive decline that's actually happening in today's society? Chess actually improves your critical thinking, it improves your working memory, provides a free cognitive reset, whilst it's also supporting your attention and planning functions, and also is the same board. So whether you're a man, woman, age, no matter what country or language you come from, or whether you're even neurodivergent, everyone can play the game of chess. So our traction so far, this actually needs to be updated. We have over 2,000 followers on Instagram now, and now we've surpassed over 200 members on our WhatsApp community, and we host our weekly chess club, our private members club in London, which is at the residency, the Ministry of Sound Private Members Club. So right now, this is where Chessing is. Currently, we have 4 team members. Is me, a social media manager, and 2 chess coaches. We are currently onboarding 3 board advisors to help with our community impact, brand partnerships, and with the app development that we have. And then so far, we've raised over £15,000 in grant funding and revenue. Most of that has come from grant funding, as we just got our first corporate client this past July. And we're going to do another event with another major bank in the UK in October as well. So yeah, that's me in Chessing, everyone, guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Very much, Abdul. I'm a big chess fan myself, and I just want to give a quick shout out for the Lisbon Gambit, my favorite social group for chess in Lisbon. All right, Khushbu, your first question to you, my friend. What do you want to ask him?
I also absolutely love chess, so this idea is it's really cool. I wanted to ask, what do you see with the growth of this community that you're doing?
What do I see the growth? Yeah, I think a lot of the growth essentially, if we're going to talk about, I guess, that more the community aspect, is that a lot more young people are starting to get into chess, because what they're realizing is that what the pandemic did to a lot of people, it made us really crave socializing with people without there being sense of non-alcoholic beverages being around. A lot of young people, in case you guys don't probably know this stat, but Gen Z actually the first generation where they have like low consumptions of alcohol. So a lot of Gen Zs are looking for other ways to actually connect with their friends or meet new people without them being in a non-alcoholic setting. So chess is one of those ways they feel like they can connect with people. So me just taking advantage of that and doing an open space where it's free for people to literally come. That's how I feel like the community will naturally grow. But second thing, what we want to do, we also want to do a chess documentary where we highlight people within our community and interview chess players and just allow them to speak about how chess has personally impacted them. Because you can do a lot of ads, a lot of marketing, but people connect with stories. That's what builds trust. And we essentially want to democratize the thinking that chess is only for smart people. So that's how we feel like we want the community to grow over time.
That's amazing.
Well, for one, I'm helping prove the point that chess isn't always for smart people. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Khushbu. All right, Rohit, what's your thoughts? And are you a chess player as well?
Yeah, I'm trying. Actually, what hit home was trying to teach my kid chess. So, the point you made around the research from the doctor, that was fantastic. I'd love to understand, while this is great overall, you mentioned that there is a grant funding and a first corporate client.
Yeah.
I'd love to understand what is the overall business model that you're thinking through?
Yeah, sure. So our business model, essentially, we pitch ourselves to corporate companies to basically pay us to come in to do corporate wellbeing chess events. So just to give you, for our first corporate client was a software development company, recruiting company called Dex, because in in case you might not know this, a lot of chess players tend to be software engineers. They tend to be in roles like that. So what they did is that they asked us to come in, and what we did was organize an event for them where we did a Grandmaster Simuli and also a tournament. So half of the room was filled with a tournament where 16 people, let's say, came and faced in the tournament, and then Blitz tournament, and then the other half was a Grandmaster Simuli. So I invited the youngest chess grandmaster in the UK to face 10 people at once. Of course, he beat absolutely everybody, but it was absolutely amazing that chess players were actually just wanted to that challenge, that because grandmasters are extremely rare, because there's millions of chess players, but there's only 18,000 grandmasters in the world. So, but that essentially the whole point of, let's say, of our events for corporate companies is that we essentially position ourselves as a well-being activity for their employees, because we realize that when people go to work, they're often stressed. They often can't really connect with their co-workers because there's no meaningful experiences, or work after drinks, which tends to be the normal thing in Britain. A lot of co-workers, employees probably don't really like that type of atmosphere. So what other ways can corporate companies find a way to make their employees bond together? Because essentially a lot of corporate companies have well-being budgets to essentially improve the well-being in the office, and we essentially want to just take advantage of that budget, but using chess to do that, if that makes sense. So, and the other part is then grant funding. So plan to any like grant funding that we might allocate for to just help our community initiatives as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
Thanks, Rohit. Okay, Osama, bring us home with your final question.
Yeah, thank you, Abdul, for the presentation, for the nice idea that you are bringing to the new generation. I believe this is a platform that you are going to develop. Am I right?
Yeah. We're thinking
Good.
about.
Now you are. Did you bear in mind about the security perspective for this, such a critical environment that some people that will be joining from everywhere? Do you have any precaution procedure for the cybersecurity to avoid any attack or compromisation for your platform?
Yeah, so right now, regarding the platform, we're right now thinking about whether you want to still move forward with the platform, because at least you got an email from chess.com literally like 2 days ago saying they want to add the online chess club section. So what that even showed me is that even chess.com are starting to realize that in-person chess sessions are starting to be a lot more popular, and they want to take advantage of that. So what I've even had to think about is, okay, cool, for us do we still want to build a platform, or maybe we should completely change our business idea as well? So if you asked me this a few days ago, I would have been like, oh, this is ideal thinking. But because chess.com is now essentially attacking that area, we're now thinking about, okay, cool, how can we sort of position ourselves to be a bit more different? So
Yeah.
we're thinking about a different strategy, I guess, for the online platform, since chess.com is now going to add chess clubs onto it, if that makes sense.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, thanks, Osama. Okay, so we got 2 little points that we're going to go through now, right? So for everybody giving a demo today, I'm going to ask you who has been your favorite demo that wasn't you. And for everybody as a panelist, I want you to start thinking who's been your favorite demo today, because you are going to decide by the vote of the 3 of you who gets the People's Choice win from today. And that People's Choice winner gets 12 months of virtual incubation with Canopy. They get interviewed, they get a bit of extra support from the in-residence team to help them thrive over the next bit, okay? And everybody gave a demo today gets 12 months of membership to Canopy, so they get some support. But the People's Choice one joins a very special club for us this year. There'll just be like 30 people in that. So, Magnus, who was your favorite demo today that wasn't you?
Yeah, I think Abdul's idea is really cool. Chess ring. So I have. Sorry.
Are you a chess player?
I was as a kid. So this is kind of similar to the guitar. I started with chess when I was playing guitar as well, and I didn't continue with chess, but I kind of liked it. So I might at some point come back to it. Like I did with
Abdul might just bring you back in, right? Okay, so he's your favorite. Seif, who was your favorite demo that wasn't you?
I actually have an electric guitar in the office, so like
Okay.
it's a matter of preference. So like I loved Magnus' idea. So yes.
Fantastic. So Abdul, all you need to do now is say that Seif was your favorite demo, and we've got a complete trio. Okay, so who was your, I know you're a little bit late into the session today, but who was your favorite demo that you saw that wasn't you?
Yeah, because I think I probably would say Seif, because literally I was only able to literally like see his one. So yeah, I'll say Seif.
Okay, so we need the judges to be a bit more definitive in this because we can't have everybody saying everybody, okay? But great demos from you guys, and I hope you all learned a little bit from the questions from the panelists. So, Khushbu, let's start with you. Who was your favorite demo today? Who do you think should be the people's choice?
I really enjoyed Abdul's pitch, and I love his idea around well-being and helping the new generation. So I think Abdul is my personal favorite.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. Rohit, where are you going with this?
So I'm B2B, so I feel like metrics had the technical breadth and a really compelling data security position. So I'll go with Seif.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Okay, Osama, you need to sort this one out. Who's your favorite demo? Otherwise, I have to decide because you've all got one vote for somebody.
Yeah, actually, I all of them are good, but I can see Seif is like he did a very good platform. It's useful for everyone, for business and individual. I wish him all the best, actually. Abdul and Magnus also did very well for the new generation, for teaching a music or something like that to the people without going to school, and they have all the opportunity to learn it at home, to learn it after working hours. So, but I believe Seif did very well platform.
Okay, so that means Seif, you will become the People's Choice winner today, right? Which is wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. Now let's give everybody a round of applause for being so awesome today. And a silly wave to finish this off. Been great to have you here. We do the remote demo nights every month, as well as the in-person ones in Lisbon and London and other places. So look forward to seeing one of the next ones. And thank you so much to Rohit, particularly for getting up early today on the West Coast and being part of today's session. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you, everybody.
See you.